Alright, shalom, shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all your finna praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Hakadash, the honors of the elders and apostles and elder bishops across the four winds of the earth that puts in teaching this truth and also sincerity and righteousness, as well as your brothers, your Akim, that also puts in teaching this truth. And shalom to the Akwak and your very few sisters who are being in order and keeping the faith in the last days to do what y'all need to be doing. And shalom to the Lord's elect, 144,000 and 1/3. Shalom to y'all as we call ourselves the hopeful elect. Alright, coming back to you through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, with another lesson in exhortation. And Lord willing, is quick and edifying, straight to the point. Now, just to speak on, you know what I'm saying, what these motherfuckers got going on with Jeffrey Epstein and Trump, you know, is this fight again about, oh, where's the files, you know what I'm saying, where y'all been saying y'all gonna drop them, this and that, you know. If you've been keeping up with the news lately, they've been having a whole fuss about the Jeffrey Epstein files and shit like that. And all while that's going on, they got the fucking floods and shit like that's going on as well. So you know these motherfuckers really playing that shit or whatever. And you know Trump in his video that I'm about to play for y'all, the little clip. You know, he get asked, you know, and I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, brothers done heard about this already, or whatever, I'm just not speaking on it. He get asked, oh, you know what I'm saying, he get asked about Jeffrey Epstein again. You know, where is it? You know, you say you're gonna drop the file, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know however long he say he wanna do it. You know what I'm saying? Where is it? You know? And it's a lot. You know, and he basically spazzed on the damn reporter, on the person that asked that question. He basically spazzed. Well, not full on spaz, but you know, in his reaction, you know, instead of like just giving a calm answer or whatever, he well, you see in the video, man. Fuck it. I'll go ahead and play it right now.
That's the three general questions.
Sure.
And your memo and release yesterday on Jeffrey Epstein, it left some lingering mysteries. One of the biggest ones is whether he ever worked for a American or foreign intelligence agency. The former Labor Secretary, who was Miami U.S. Attorney Alex Costa, he allegedly said that he did work for an intelligence agency. So could you resolve whether or not he did? And also, could you say why there was a minute missing from the jailhouse tape on the night of the
Yeah, sure. If
Hey,
I
Pam,
could,
could I just interrupt for
Sure.
1 second? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years. You're asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is unbelievable. Do you want to waste the time and do you feel like answering?
I don't mind answering.
I mean, I can't believe you're asking a question on Epstein at a time like this where we're having some of the greatest success and also tragedy with what happened in Texas. It just seems like a desecration. But
Sparkle Terra Square. More choices, more value.
They gave me an ad on a 1 minute fucking clip. It's crazy. Oh no, never mind. It's over. My fault. But yeah, man, you see. Oh goodness, man. This man been saying long ago before that he would drop the files. He would drop the files. He would drop the files. Even some of his secretary, some of his administration said yes, he would drop the files. You know what I'm saying? The files on the desk, this and that. I forgot who. It was a lady that said that. Shit, I forgot her fucking name. It was whatever. But they've been saying that they were gonna drop the file for a long time, man. For a while now. You know, and they ain't dropped the files yet. You know, and you see how it's got the people in the office acting some way towards another. You know, you see Elon Musk, he still. I just think about when he been making posts about the situation, and he just been joking, and I've been, you know what I'm saying, been receiving some memes here and there, you know, about the situation as well. But you see that this thing is going. It may become something big later on in the long run, since this whole shit, you know what I'm saying, starting to become a problem in the midst of these damn devils in their and the shit that they got going on, you know. And we all know these devils are really guilty for all that shit. They guilty of every fucking crime in the fucking book on earth, right? They guilty of breaking every fucking law. Every fucking law. If it was given to them, they would have been done away with, you know? But anyways, you know, you see that all this is starting to stir up into something that is, man. Anyways, Psalm 64. Psalm 64 verse 7. And it reads, but the Most High shall shoot them, Salakia, but the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, and suddenly shall they be wounded, so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. And these devils constantly always saying something, and then they later on have to double back on the same shit they say, you know what I'm saying, because later on they get asked about it, you know what I'm saying, again, you know what I'm saying, if they didn't handle the situation right there and then. Same thing you see with Donald Trump, man, you know.
This attorney, Alex Costa, he allegedly said that he did work for an intelligence agency. So could you resolve whether or not he did? And also, could you say why there was a minute missing from the jailhouse tape on the night set?
Yeah, sure. If
Hey,
I
Pam,
could,
could I just interrupt for
Sure.
1 second? Are you still talking about Jeffrey Epstein? This guy's been talked about for years.
And then look at his hand movement. Look at his hand
You're
movement.
asking, we have Texas, we have this, we have all of the things. And are people still talking about this guy, this creep? That is,
Oh fucking hell! But that was funny. But yeah, man. Hey, he the one that claimed that he was gonna drop the files. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. Now he's saying y'all still talking about him. You know. Again, there are rumors coming about him that he may be a part. There's pictures and stuff like that shows him with Jeffrey Epstein. Donald Trump looking young as hell. You know, with Jeffrey Epstein. There's pictures of that, of him with him in the plane, you know what I'm saying, in a party. You know, the videos are showing them that he you know what I'm saying, drinking or whatever. But yeah, he trying so hard to just bypass and avoid this question. Why? Because this devil is sneaky, man. He know for a fact who Jeffrey. He know about Jeffrey Epstein, man. He know about it. He know about it, man. He just playing dumb, you know what I'm saying, just trying to get y'all to not think about it or even speak on it, think about it, whatever, man. You know? I'm at over.
We pulled
I
the chase
definitely
card
gotta
in this
watch
video.
this. Whatever, man. But anyways, what's that? How is it? Damn. How you phrase it again? Let's see something. trying to get how can I not remember that scripture? There you go. Call lawyer. How about Chanel Shad? The water. How about Chanel Shad? Or I can pay. How about Chanel Shad? This is Mark chapter 4 and verse 21. And he said unto them, this Yahweh Shai, is a candle brought to be put under a bissel or under a bed, and not to be set on a candlestick? And this is the main point. Verse 22. For there is nothing hid which shall not be manifest, neither was anything kept secret, but that it should come abroad. Meaning, man, there's nothing. These devils gonna get exposed for what the fuck they did, man. For all the shit they doing, all the wicked shit they've been planning to do, and all that shit. You know. Just like I say in verse 21, you put a candle underneath a bed and you lit it, it's going to show itself, man. You know, unless the bed catch on fire, you know what I'm saying, you can see the light from underneath the bed, right? It's just going to expose itself. Just like these devils, they exposing themselves. They tongue are falling upon themselves, man, right? These devils, they don't know how to fucking keep, they don't know how to hold water. They don't know how to hold water. You know? Salaki. You know, but that is how the thing is with these devils, man. They love to say shit, and then later on down the line, it comes back up on their ass, and they just act like they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. These devils, man, fuck. But anyway, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it on that. Yeah, man, this shit, this is interesting. With the shit that's
Look at that hottie. The Takis Fuego meal. Wendy's spicy chicken topped with crushed Takis chips and Fuego fries inspired by Takis. So Takis fans, you're welcome. And new Takis fans, good luck. For an intense new take on Takis, gotta be Wendy's.
We turn now to the fallout from...
Yeah, Salaki for the ad, man. But, no, this is the video I had. Whatever. But, yeah, so lucky for that. But it's interesting to see this play out, man, because you know that we call this man, you know what I'm saying, of course, started with Elder Pastor Tahar on down. We call this man Nero because he is Nero. You can see the similarities of the shit that he did back then to what he doing now, literally. You know, but with the situation with Jeffrey Epstein, you know what I'm saying, and knowing the shit that fucker been doing, which, you know, of course, been trafficking, right? Back then, Nero had love from the people, but after that stunt he pulled with setting Jerusalem on fire, well, no, not Jerusalem, basically causing that big old fire at that time, and you know, see, he blaming on the Israelites and shit like that. But when the people starting to hate his ass, you know what I'm saying, you know, he basically, you know what I'm saying, clocked out. The man off himself. He lost love for the people. Now fast forward to now, you see where this thing is leading to. He got people that love. He got yes men. He got people that loved him, man. He got people in that office that love him and that support him. just know. It all ties in, man. It all ties in with this man. He's going to be that man that implement the mark of the beast and, you know what I'm saying, bring in Armageddon. He's going to be that man. I believe it for sure. I believe it. He's going to be that man to bring it in. There's no better, you know what I'm saying, king for Babylon to do the very things that the scriptures say. He's perfect for that job. The Lord set up a great king to do what must be done. He set a perfect he set a perfect king in the spot. You know? Just wait. Just wait until the end. It's gonna speak. Right? Just like Habakkuk chapter 2. Though it tell you wait for it, for it shall speak. A lot of things is being brought out. And we just watching from the sidelines and just reporting it, man. You know? But we see what's gonna happen after the we just see how this shit gonna go, man. Right? So Lord willing, you was edified through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And to the next time I say Shalom. And until the next